Running like
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is only a test.
DJs in MC. This DJ, he gets down.
Listen to this jockey's introduction to
Two DJs in a mic with your host, DJ Mike
Is that a timetable?
and DJ JP.
Well, get on it. It's your turn.
Give me the mic.
What up? Welcome, guys, to another episode of Two DJs, One Mic. Jeff is a little blurry right now. He's, as always, he's on the move. He's on the run. He's up in Atlantic City at the DJ X conference. There we go. We don't know what's going on, y'all. Y'all just be patient with young Jeffrey.
man, I'm
He's in a hotel trying to find a good spot.
All right, I think I'm good now.
Yeah.
Give me the mic.
Yes, sir. So how's it going up there in Atlantic City?
Man, it's going good, man. It's going really, really good. I'm enjoying it. It's going great, brother. That's all I can say. Just, got the head down, trying to learn everything I can, meet new people. Just, you know me, man, doing what I do.
Yeah, so what's your purpose of being up there?
Hey, man, to continue to grow business-wise and, just seeing what's new, what I can put my hands on, what I can touch. And I don't want to just hear about it. I want to, be able to touch it.
Yeah. So when you say touch it, what are we touching?
That's the main reason.
Those people that don't know where you're at, don't know what DJ X is. When you say touch something, we don't want people to think you up there, being inappropriate and touching the wrong thing. So you got to tell us what you touch.
Okay, first of all, we were in Chicago. I wanted to get my Ultimate Ears, so I was able to go get fitted and everything today. Got my Ultimate Ears, ordered them, personalized with DJ logo on them, everything. Put my hand on Hercules, put my hand on the Cross 12, put my fingertips on the new one that came out, the Red 5, touch them, play with them, see if I like them. Just it's like being in a laboratory, just going around and looking at, just touching everything, looking at new lights, looking at this, great content. Normal. I sat in a class today with Keith and kicked it with him. We talked about the presenters and what's going on and how he liking the show, how I'm liking the show. Of course, the wild party, the party. I don't say wild, but they had a good party last night. DJ David Aldi, He did his thing. It's good, nice. Just having a good time, man. Just kicking it and learning, kicking it and learning, kicking it and learning, and meeting a lot of new brothers and sisters and other DJs, man, in the industry.
That's good.
Missing my boy, because somebody said, "Where's your sidekick?" I said, "Well, he wasn't able to make it up here for this one, man." They said, "Man, you guys were hilarious, and we had a good time." So, it's just, how it is, Mike. We on the run, man. We like JG and what's his name?
Oh yeah, we on the run. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I hate I couldn't, get up there. That would have been nice. I'm pretty sure I would have enjoyed it, or I would be enjoying it as well, because it's nothing like, being in an atmosphere, that you just love to be in.
Yeah.
Being around fellow guys that's, everybody is there with a purpose.
Yeah, it's a purpose up here, man. And like I say, everybody's nice, everybody's cool. Matter of fact, when I got off the plane in Philly, got on, it's crazy. They took my bus. I rode a bus from Philly to Atlantic City. Not a long ride, but you go to the airport terminal to get on the get out, go through the terminal and get on a bus. It was crazy. I was like, a bus? I'm thinking Airbus, this, that, and the other. So it was a bus. But I met a young brother, young DJ from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we've been kicking it ever since. And he works for Crate Hackers, so he's definitely gonna come on the show and talk about Crate Hackers and give us some insights, some insides. So I mean, like you say, you just meet people. So we shared an Uber to the hotel and went out to dinner on Sunday night, and he came and got me last night. Come on, man, you family now. Brought me down to the Crate Hackers. We in a bottle service. I'm like, okay, wow. So hanging out with them last night.
You down there balling.
Down there balling, man, hanging out in the big boy area. Because man, I'm shy, brother. I'm sitting up on the wall chilling. But he said, "No, man, you family. Come on down here and hang out with us." So I went and hung out with them in the VIP and chilled and just meet some other new DJs and just kicking it. So it's going good. It's fun, man. I'm enjoying it. I always enjoy it. What up, everybody? Whoever said hello, I saw some folks pop up and say something, but hello. Welcome to the show. Live from I'm in Atlantic City. Mike's back in the DF Dub, and we just gonna kick around some stuff. I feel like he interviewing me tonight, asking me questions about what's going on.
Yeah, you're right.
Saw Cuba today. Hollered at him for a hot minute.
Man,
it was really cool. I wish I would have got some video, but I was in a bad spot. I was trying to take care of something. Him and Buck Rogers were doing something. Buck Rogers was on one of those keyboard kind of things, one of those beat machines, and Cuba was scratching to it, man. They were hooking it up, Mike. I said Mike would be up here. Oh my God, Jeff, we got to do that. But they went back, Planet Rock. They hit a whole bunch of different beats, man. It was really cool. So got to see Cuban and spoke to him today for a few minutes. So a lot of people we saw up there in Chicago, but different places for sure.
Yeah. So what's your best takeaway as of right now? I know you still got you're gonna be there the Thursday, but what is your biggest takeaway?
A lot bigger. A lot more DJs, a lot more content, nice hotel, probably the best hotel, nice showroom floor. It's got a lot of positives, man. If you like them small, this ain't the one because it's big and getting around to different, like the showroom is on one level and then on the other level is all the classrooms. So, up and down, escalator, stairs, however you want to do it. But the hotel is magnificent, beautiful, Hard Rock right here. Look out my window, there's the beach. That's what we did Sunday. We walked up, and me and him walked up and down the boardwalk. Man, you go out the door, there's a big old park with a Ferris wheel and all that. So as Frankie Valli them said, on the boardwalk. Just hanging out. So if you want to go outside, kick it, or wherever, it's clubs all up and down the road. And it's a good spot to come and get loot, have some fun, and then get your study on and get your learn on and get your networking on. Like ran into Woo Pig today, talked to him, and it's just, you just run into different people, man, that you see on the net
But did you answer my question, Jeff?
What's your question?
What is your biggest takeaway thus far?
Oh, what I didn't take away so far.
You
Okay, so I'm sorry. I went.
went. I'm talking about Deep Space Nine. I'm like, what are we talking about?
I had one particular seminar that I wanted to go to, and it was today. And it was all about multi-opping and upscaling and ways to do your business. So the guy that spoke started from the day he got in the business as a single op, got out the business, and got back in, and how he took his business. And he talked about growing slow and just doing things the right way and having a plan and not just flying by the seat of your pants or trying to get so big so fast, and just a step-by-step progression of how to grow your business in a multi-op, and where you don't get too much too fast and you can't handle it, and then you end up ruining your reputation because you didn't hire the right people. You just hired people to fill a void. So he had a lot of that. That's my best takeaway today. That seminar, and I already shared it with a couple of other multi-op guys that's out there. I recorded and I sent it to Garrett, sent it to another couple other cats, let them look at it. Those are trying to scale up so they can take a look at it and then watch it if they want to. If you don't, that's fine, but I think it's a good one to listen to. So that's my biggest takeaway so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
I like that. I think it's always important when you're trying to scale up, to prepare yourself in the best of ways. Because sometimes we want to scale up, but we don't see it in the way that we should see it. And sometimes you end up growing at a very fast rate only to destroy everything that you've built because, not doing some of the things that's needed to be done when it comes to scaling up. I had a very close friend that I think gave me some of the best information that I could have ever been given in regards to business.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember talking about my DJ service, and he interviewed me, very thorough in regards to business. And he asked me a question that really shook the very foundation of what I wanted to do. And he said, if you're successful, what does that look like? If you're successful in the manner that you want it to be, what does that look like? And at that time, that just blew me away because it's like, man, I've never thought about that. And a lot of times we want success, but do we really think about what it takes and what that looks like outside of getting caught up in the fantasy of just the thought? You get caught up in the emotion. How you just feel that emotion.
Yeah.
And when he asked me that and I thought about it, I was like, wow. And once we came to that, he said, now you need to act like that's where you at and start moving backwards so you don't get caught up.
Wow. So speaking of that, let me give you a couple points from the thing today. So he said one that really shook my foundation. He said, what if I give you $10 million, Mike? Would you be happy? If I gave you $10 million?
I would be happy.
Okay. So he said, okay, I gave you $10 million, but you wasn't going to wake up tomorrow. So
I'd rather wake up.
You're gone. You just get the money, but that's it. You're gone tomorrow.
I'd rather wake up.
Okay. So what he was saying was, do we value money more than we value time? So you got to put some emphasis on, time, family, make sure time is more important than money. So he said, you need to get your priorities in perspective when it came to that. And that shook my foundation. I'm like, okay. So I think I kind of got it right because I do try to spend a lot of time and do stuff I want to do and go where I want to go and enjoy life and still try to work and make money to take care of the household. But that really hit, man. He said, you can have all the money you want to, but if you don't take time to get to know your kids, they grown, or you don't get to enjoy life and you always working, what is it? I mean, what have you done? So
exactly.
Like I say, it was the best seminar I've been to so far. And I've been to some good ones, some other ones that were really good, but he hit some points because like I said, he was in the business. Kind of, I don't know if he was solo opping or whatever, but he was in the business. Got out. He's a paramedic, and he went back to being a paramedic, and then he got back in about 2017. A guy that he had knew from before, they hooked back up, and they started to grow the company. Now it's probably about 20 employees, and they have a rental, just a lot of stuff. But he was talking about everything. He said, and you have to learn to let go and trust your people, or allow them to grow and not hover over them like the giant. And if they do anything, pop them or spank them. You got to trust your people and let them grow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was one. I circled that one as soon as I saw it. I told Garrick, I said, man, I got to make sure I get that one. I recorded it, shared it with him, and hopefully he'll watch it. And I think I'm gonna go back and listen, because it was some nuggets in there, man.
Yeah,
it's a bad video, so if I did it, I'd have to share it with everybody through.
Yeah, I need you to share that with me too.
I will send it to you, brother. But it was good, man. And like I say, it's just been a lot of good stuff. I mean, a lot of good stuff, a lot of good hallway conversations. Talking to old boy about crate hackers. He broke it down to a simplistic term to me to where I could just totally understand it. He said, then when we get back, and he, put me in there, let me see what it looked like. So I said, sure, we'll check it out and see what it's all about. But yeah.
Yeah.
So,
good evening, Michael Williams.
What's up, Mike? What's up, DJ Boogie Boy Flip?
Yeah.
Man, where you from? And who is DJ Boogie Boy Flip? You know him, Mike?
Yeah, he's from Dallas.
Oh, okay. What's up? What's up, all my DFW DJs?
Yeah, time and money. You must have both in this country.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but you can't get time back. You can get all the money in the world, but you can't get your time back. So, y'all, we just flying by the seat of our pants, because we were supposed to have on A-Rod from Carnival, but he had something come up, so he wasn't able to holler at us. We sent him a link. If he can jump on, he'll jump on, but the show must go on. So what else, Mike? What else you got for me?
Always. So we discussed what is the biggest takeaway that you had. So what is the biggest disappointment?
Wow.
I'm not saying that in a negative way.
I'm not saying in a negative way. Okay, so I've been to almost every show. Only one I hadn't been to is Midwest. And something I always complain about is they don't schedule lunch breaks. So if there's a class you want to go to and it's, you're hungry or whatever, you can't just stop it down like Marquis does and go eat, and everybody eat and then go to, you don't miss a class. So that would be my only negative with almost every other conference besides Marquis, is that it would be nice if they just, even if it's for 45 minutes, just stop it down, let everybody go to lunch, and then don't have stuff over. I guess you can't help but have stuff overlapping, but if you're gonna overlap something, have it done twice. So if I miss that, I can go see it. So that would be my only drawback after being the Marquis, is no lunchtime. And I really like that about Keith's shows, where we stop it down, you don't miss anything, and you can go to that, you don't miss any classes because you're trying to feed your face. So I think I ate one time yesterday. I'm just trying to get it in, hit everything I can, meet with people.
You don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, so I went and grabbed something. I think it was a class I didn't want to see or something I had already heard. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go grab something to eat right quick, and then I was right back in there till 6 o'clock yesterday. So it was good. And that Pioneer Room, man, when they demoed the new controller, that R5 and that new turntable, packed to the gills. But
how was the turntable? Did you get to put hands on it?
Oh yeah, I put hands on it today. It's nice, Mike. And then I went to the Hercules booth, or I met your old guy from 12-inch skins. He was over there. He done skinned up the Hercules, got 3 different skins on it. I said, man, these must be getting these products earlier. They know what they're doing already. So he had like 3 different colors on it. I'm gonna put some pictures up tomorrow, and send them out. But put hands on it, play with it. I said, it's not bad. It's really light, so it'd be like grabbing an SB2 or a little bitty controller, but you got moving platters, and I'm like, man, this is nice. Only thing I hate is I like microphones. I like 2 microphones, and I like to have an auxiliary. And it has 1 microphone and one auxiliary. But to have moving platters at a reasonable price, and I might just I'm thinking about it. So
what's the price point on it?
$699.
Cool, $725.
Yeah. So that's how I feel about that one. So yeah, I put my hands on it, put my hands on that Rev 5 touch. Everything is here. Pioneer got a big old booth just out in the middle. You can just go put your hands on everything, touch everything, lighting. Somebody hit me up about checking on some lights for them. So I, did a little light recon. They got a company up here that's coming up. They may end up, as somebody hinted, which is probably going to be the case, that Serato or Alpha Theta is going to buy this company. They have a way to integrate your libraries quickly, transform all of that. So I saw them on the elevator on my way to go set up for this meeting. And so for our call. So I'm going to get with them tomorrow and find out what kind of product they're doing and how they're doing things. Because if I'm getting ready to switch back to Serato, I would like for it to be real smooth and easy.
You've been fighting that switch.
Yeah, but see, what I think is going to happen is I think they're going to merge and we're going to get the best of both worlds. The software or the usability.
Is that wishful thinking?
No, I think it's coming. The usability of Serato and the intricacies of the design of Rekordbox is going to merge.
What brings you to that thought?
Okay, so
I think so.
I'll give you an example. So if you buy a company and they both doing the same thing, why would you want to have 2 sets of engineers, 2 sets of marketing, 2 sets of this, 2 sets of that, and you're doing the same thing when you can put them all under the same umbrella? Keep the ones that are doing excellent work for Rekordbox, the ones that are doing excellent work for Serato. Call it Rekrado, whatever you want to call it. But they're going to become one. Because look at that.
The only part that I would fight with you on is it's just like the company that owns what is that company that owns Rain? They bought several of them.
Yeah, but
Rain, Newmark.
Yeah, Denon, all of that. Yeah. I know what you're saying, but those are different beasts. This is the same beast.
But the thing, the point that I'm getting to is, it's like Mrs. Bear bread and Wonder bread.
Yeah,
they both have bread. Hear me out. They both have bread, but with the both of them, even if they were owned by the same company, you have some people that believe in Mrs. Bird, and you have some people that believe in Wonder. Even though they're owned by the same company, so you get the best of both worlds. And when you're dealing with people that's trying to make money, they don't care about convenience of, we'll just bring it together and then everybody be happy. They don't care about that.
But
you just find a different way to make more. They don't make. You
prove my point with that. But they're not making more money if you're paying 5 engineers $500,000 for Rekordbox and you're paying 5 engineers $500,000 for Serato.
It all depends on the customers, Jeff.
I know, but you're going to cut that. It's not about the customers. It's about your money line. You're not going to make as much money if you're paying 2 sides when you can make it one. You see what I'm saying? Now, let me give you a good example. Let me give you a good example. Wedding wine or not. Okay, I can drain you twice as a consumer. I ain't got to pay my people twice. They can sell both of them. They can sell you they can sell you the knot and wedding wine, but the money is coming in. Here, the money is coming in, but it's also going out to 2 different sides. So why do I need to keep paying 2 sets of engineers, 2 sets of marketing, 2 sets of this when I can make it all one and call it Rekordrado? Why I got to do that?
I feel your point.
Yeah. So, but I mean, we just all throwing stuff in the air right now. But I feel like they're gonna merge. The knot and wedding wine. When I can drain you twice, why would I do that? But if I can put make one great product and sell it to you, why wouldn't I do that? But this has been coming for a while because these turntables, all these new platters, everything has Rekordbox and Serato on it already. So they tell us, but this has been in the works for a while, man. It's been in the works. That's what I don't think it's gonna be 2 years, Mike, and you're gonna have Sir Box. It's not gonna be 2 years, man. They're not gonna keep spending all that money.
Hey, well, I know this here. You need something to hold on to that Rekordbox. So it sounds like a good idea.
No, but I'm about to make the switch, man, because I really want moving platters, and I feel like it's gonna be Rekordbox and Serato pretty soon anyway. So I'll have the best of both worlds, and I'll just come on back over. And all I have to do is, but I mean, just think, all the controllers that's out now, they're gonna have Rekordbox and Serato on them anyway.
Oh yeah.
So but who knows? But like I say, I had that long conversation with another DJ, and he explained it, and that was a great point about Wedding Wine or Not, where they can suck in 2 people and use one person to put it out. Rekordbox and Serato got a whole staff. That's another office building. Okay, we can close down that building and put them all under one roof. You still can do that, but we don't have all that office space for all those other people. So it's just something to think about. Who knows what they're gonna do, man? But like I say, it's been in the works for a while. So some people getting pink slips as me and you speak.
I understand and I agree. And I know it's like Tina Turner said, bless her soul. The big wheels keep rolling, or the big
proud Mary keep on burning.
Yeah, and we gonna keep buying.
Yep. So it ain't. Yeah.
Yes, either way, we gonna keep buying because they hold something that we hold near and dear to our hearts.
Oh yeah.
They hold equipment that we need to use to bless the world with our creation, bless the world with how we see it from a musical standpoint. So,
yeah.
So how many DJs you think that are there?
Oh, I say 500 to 700, man. It's a lot. It's a lot, brother. It's a lot. I mean, every day seems like a new batch arrive. I think I've seen everybody in there. I would say it's probably one of the biggest conferences, and now it's probably the oldest one because it's like in its 22nd year. I know Mobile Beat went to 25, but it's definitely the biggest one and the oldest one now.
Is it more centered toward DJs or is it more centered
175% DJs? I think it's two salesmen for photo booths in there. The rest of it is all ADJ booth, different lighting companies, Pioneer, QSC, Yorkville, RCF got demo rooms around the corner. So it's 100%.
I love that.
It's 100% DJ. That's all. We ain't talking about nothing else. It's all about putting it on the wax, baby.
I like that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you another one that was good. DJ Happer. He wants to start a program where how you played the recorder in elementary or whenever you got into musical instruments. He wants to start, instead of you playing a recorder, he wants to have kids start learning how to DJ in elementary school in order for them to get rhythm. So it's a program he's working on. I think he's out in Cali, but he's trying to get it instituted in schools starting in Cali first. But just something he's trying to do different. I thought that was pretty cool. He said, because you'll learn more about music, a lot about music, time, beat, and all that stuff by learning how to DJ as much as you would learn how to play the recorder that you'll never play again once you get to a real instrument after you get out of elementary school. So
I second that emotion.
I thought that was a really, really good seminar. So he has a lot of stuff where he wants, and he talked about what does it take to be a DJ? And he had a whiteboard, and he said he's taking it back to, different people, and he's writing books and things on, what are the steps that belong to that should be required of a DJ, besides, skills, MC, etiquette. He had a whole list of things that he was talking about, man. Okay. So, like I say, it's you know, it's a lot coming at you fast and heavy because you leave one class and you go to another one, or you see somebody in the hallway. Like I was trying to get somewhere, and then I had to have a good conversation with Woo Pig, and and then other folks in the hallway. So it's not it's not all what you get in the classroom. It's those hallway conversations, people walking up to you. Hey man, I saw you here. I saw you that. How you doing? Good to meet you. Blah blah blah. Some guy, after I got through talking to Woo Pig, he done ran up, hit me in the back. Hey man, I just wanted to meet you too. I was like, okay, what's up, brother? So it's just making all these new friends. I'm sure I done probably picked up 20, 30 new followers on the gram by just running into people. Ran into a guy from Trinidad. He's supposed to send me some of his music. He's a producer. Say, man, I got some good Afro beats. I'm gonna send them to you, share. So it's just making running into folks, making new friends, man. So I'm enjoying it. He said he gonna call me tonight, see if I want to hang out, go where they going. I said, I'll let you know, brother. We'll see.
No, that's good.
I can't be staying out too much, going out too much with y'all. I ain't getting paid to be out there.
That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, man. It's always a plus.
Yeah. Well, you know me, man. I can be a wallflower or I can be a butterfly. So, I got two modes, butter and cocoon. So if I need to sit in my shell and just observe, I will observe. And if I need to, fly around and talk, I will do that. But it's you just be a chameleon, whatever you need to do. If don't nobody want to say nothing, I'll sit in my corner and won't say a word, take it all in and digest it and use it for what I need to use it for. Yeah. Yeah. So, that's how I get down, man. So, but I really enjoy these, man. I think come back, you get battery charge, you learn something new, and just there's no telling. Like I say, I'll probably go back. I'll probably listen to that thing again, that seminar again on my ride back to back to Philly before I catch my flight to Hartford on Thursday. So
yeah, and I know, and with other days that you have, because you, like I say, you you got 2 more days or a day.
Yeah, 2 more days of seminars and stuff. Yeah.
So when we do our show next week, that'll be one of our hot topics.
Yeah, I'll have some more fire for you. Yeah. I like how you put me on the spot because I hadn't thought about it yet. Usually I try to wait till it's over to know what my full takeaway. But I know that class today at 4:30 till almost 6 was so on point with that guy telling his story and sharing all of that stuff about, just little bitty things about how to hire, how to fire, different categories you need to set up, and trusting people to do the job, not hovering over them, not micromanaging them, allowing them to do the job, allowing them to grow. And then you not hiring and firing, but letting them recommend people to you that they feel are ready to step up to the next level. So eventually you can pretty much walk away from your company and it's still going to exist. Oh, and yeah. My goal. I got a 3-year plan. So, if it'll still be running in 3 years when if and when we decide to do what we're gonna do, that'll be great. But you're not gonna be here forever, so you might as well be trying to groom somebody to take your place.
Always.
Yeah, and be cool with that. No, I'm not gonna be able to do this forever and ever, and be setting yourself up for another time. And then he shares some real good things about different things within a multi-op where you're the creator and everybody calls for you, how to deal with that. I thought he had some really, really good nuggets on stuff like that too. So
yeah, that's saying that is great to hear that because I love the fact that really made a huge impression on you. That touched you in a major way because he provided you with some very useful information that could help to push you in your business to that next level.
Yeah. And I'm always trying to find ways to make it better and grow it in ways that I may not have thought of. What I think is right may not be the right way to do it. So I'm always looking for a U-turn or a circle or something, or okay, I ain't think about doing it this way, or I ain't think about doing it that way. And you know, I want to get to the point where we hire a salesperson where I don't have to do sales no more, where I hire a operations person where every week, you know, they know what equipment, or if somebody needs something, they can give it to them and get it out. So just, hey, if anybody can tell me how to do this better, man, I will sit there and listen to you and take it all in. So he was telling me how to do it better. So believe me, I was paying very close attention, you know, because like one of my goals right now is I need a third person to come in. I want somebody to do sales, take care of scheduling DJs and all that stuff, and just try to take some of that off. Because, you know, he was talking about, you know, he said, he like me, you working or you doing something, you still gonna answer the phone because it's your baby, but you want those phone calls not to be coming all the time. You want to know that everything is all right when people walk out the door for the weekend or go do what they do and not have to worry about it. Or you know that there's somebody before you that can take care of it. By the time we get to you, it must be bad, you know? So but he says normally it's not bad or it's something he could take care of, but just, like I say, it was just very insightful, and I really need to I'm gonna go back and definitely listen to it again and probably take some notes. Today I was just trying to soak it all in and make sure it was getting on the screen, or, you know, making sure he was in focus when he was moving and stuff.
That's good. That's good. I really appreciate you sharing that information with all of us back here. And
I'm gonna tell you another downfall too. Something else I learned that I really took away from this too. It was a guy I talked about. You know, I'm always trying to grow, want to do more, just like you talking about starting an AV company. And he was talking about it and going through everything, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if that's really a good idea. I think there's people that you can get it if you slowly buy the stuff and do it as you grow as you go. But to just jump in and do it and have to spend, that's probably $50,000, if not more, to really, really do it right, to have screens, to have all the microphones, to have all the lighting and all that stuff. And he was just saying, you know, they had a point, but I was like, you know what, now I just rather pick up the phone and call somebody, tell them, give me a quote and get them to do it. And then I do whatever my part is, if I DJ it or something. But that AV thing it's up there. It's a lot.
Yeah,
you're gonna do it right. And the way they talked about it today, it was about doing it right. So that was another good one that I went to too, Mike. So like you said, and my wife every night she asks me, "What did you learn today?" I'm like, "Am I back in elementary school? Mama do it?" But hey, I guess she want to know her money is well spent. So she asked me. So the first thing when she driving home from work after I get out of class, what did you learn today? So I have to give her a rundown and tell her what I picked up today. I know she all over it, bro. So, but I mean, hey, I'm glad she does that. That way,
I'm just saying, you know, when you think about it, you know, look at it from this standpoint. I think, and this is not to say that you're not, or you don't see it this way, but it's a real blessing when your other side or your spouse, whether it be the man or a woman, supports what you do, and not only just supports it, but have a genuine, but they're genuine about liking what you like and helping you to be the best that you can be. And that's a beautiful thing, man, because so many of us, we have no intentions on supporting, you know, our spouse in no kind of way. And we listen, but we don't listen. But, you know, with your wife, one of the things that I really appreciate about her is that she has a genuine interest in what you do and how you do it. And she refuses to allow you to make both of y'all look bad.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've heard that one before too. When I walked out the house, you know, that's not just what you're wearing; that's what we wearing. So, you want to rethink that shirt?
Now that's a two-piece. That was the ultimate two-piece.
So no, I really appreciate her, man, and everything and even you, man, like you and Pat and things y'all have said to me, and I didn't take it the wrong way, man. I just took it as okay. These brothers are pointing to me. Maybe I need to look at that, think about that, and if you're not humble enough to be able to take a look at yourself or look back within, it's some tough times headed your way because you got to be humble enough to say, okay, well, maybe they saying something to me that I really need to take a look at or think about.
Yeah. You're right, and if you don't, you have taken a full residency on the island.
Yeah, by yourself.
Yeah, you're on the island with Mr. Roy in Tattoo.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And possibly a guy over there on the side singing "It's Just a Fantasy."
I've seen her face before.
Yeah. Image in a magazine.
Yes. But it's been really good, man. It's like I say, I'm just here trying to learn. I'm a student this week. I haven't, I did end up not doing an interview, but being interviewed. Walked up to this guy. He's like, "Hey, do you mind?" And talked to him. He said, "Oh, your first time?" So yeah, interview with the guy, one of the guys that do interviews for DJX. So he said he's gonna shoot it to me once he get it edited and everything. But
that's cool.
Yeah. So just hanging out, making new friends, man. Give me some East Coast DJ buddies. So if I ever have to come up here and do something again, I got one guy I know I can always call Jeff or Justin, but it ain't bad to have another one if I got something up here to do to call and say, hey, I need something.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So like I say, man, touching them products, seeing products, talking to the people, and to me, it's just so I can look at something online or in a magazine all day, but if you can actually touch it and feel it and say, okay, hey, I like how this feels, man, because the Hercules, I feel like they stole Rain product and just made it lighter and smaller. It feels just like your Rain. And they already got the platters with the lines on them. I mean, I'll shoot you the picture. I think I took a good picture of the one that I was playing with today. But I'll share some of all that stuff definitely when I get back. I always have a photo dump. And it's just, I just love being able to do that. And I'm spoiled now. And then, I got to talk to Tony today, and he was like, come on in, man. Got my ears measured, get my ultimate ears. He hooked me up with the Bluetooth. So I'll be able to walk away from the booth and, still have my head. So I'm like, man, so it's things like that, because if you would have never went to Chicago, we'd have never met Tony. We wouldn't really know anything about the ultimate ears. Because he's like, okay, Jeff, here, you're going to be able to do this. We'll have a little wire where you can put them in the wire. You can Bluetooth them to your controller or plug it into your controller, walk around wirelessly, DJ wirelessly. Or you gave me a 64-inch wire to plug into my controller. And then I got the ambient ports, of course, Mike, so I can hear you talking to me.
Yes, sir.
So, like I say, man.
Ambient ports.
Yeah, so Tony was like, get this, get that. They put my logo on there, so I got DJ JP on my ultimate ears and everything. So it was just, it's just, there's nothing like being able to go in and seeing everything in one room at all the time and talk to people.
Yeah, and developing those relationships.
Yeah, definitely relationships. That's the key.
Those are important, and we were having a conversation on the phone, and I was telling you, we were talking about this, there's nothing that you can succeed in life that doesn't require the help of people.
No, because if you don't have people recommending you or telling somebody about your services or vendors or venues or nothing, like no referrals, yeah, you're going to get some business, but not enough if people are not helping you.
That's success.
Mm-hmm.
Your success is determined by other people.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You have to have help, even if say someone died and you inherit all this wealth.
Yep.
In order for you to keep that, it's going to require other people.
Yeah.
So relationships are paramount. You have to have good relationships, and not just at the fact that you know that it takes somebody else to help you.
Yeah.
You need to have genuine relationships that you are reciprocating whatever they're reciprocating to you, and vice versa. You have to have people. You have to have those relationships. So it's such a blessing, man, when you're in those type of situations. Like when I went to Chicago, man, just some of the people that.
Well, look, man, you and Cuba was hanging out like y'all been knowing each other your whole life.
Yeah.
He see me today. He don't speak to everybody. He stopped down and come and hug me up. What's up, JP? Because we hung out with him, and he is really a genuinely good dude. See, flip side, I shouldn't call names on some aspects, but see him, he don't even act like he know who you is. So you know how that is. You know how it is. What up, Keith? Hey, it's a lot of Canadian DJs here too, man. A lot of DJs from Canada here too. And I'm gonna say this too. I forgot to mention this. There was an AI class, talking about a lot of DJs worried about AI taking our place. But he broke it down. He said they don't have empathy, they don't have personality, they don't have this, they don't have that. So it will never be able to take your place. Yeah, you can program, but you can never give it empathy. You can never give it eyes to read a room. Yeah, you can kind of get, but he made some good points too. He said, what if it could look at everyone's at the weddings playlist that they got on their Spotify, what they're playing on their phone, what radio station they listen to, and compile all that data and come in the room and play for you. So it's some stuff that could be done, but it would take a lot. But like I said, they still can't look out and see how the reaction is to what they're playing.
Yeah, it's an emotion, man. It's there's a certain, there's a certain emotion, man. There's a certain connection.
Yeah.
That we have and that we can develop with each other.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And I just think sometimes it's important for us to not get so caught up in those type of situations, but get caught up in being better.
Yeah.
Be a better version of you.
Well, don't get replaced by AI. Do things that's gonna make you better.
I'm just saying, if you sitting up not doing anything and just, you're not doing anything to better yourself, you deserve to be taken over by AI.
Oh man, and the guy, I think he's from Canada too, man. He did some demonstrations of building an ad with AI. Man, in like 5 minutes, he got somebody on the screen talking, hey, this is Lizzie from such and such. I'm with this company. This is everything they offer. So he's got a person over here on the side with your advertisement and everything. And that AI is talking and representing your company and giving them a spiel on your products and stuff. So like I say, it's really been good. I've seen a lot of good stuff. And then, it's probably, I'll never really be able to process it all until I go back home and sit down. I wish I should have recorded that one too, but I took some good notes and took some pictures of slides and different things. But that AI stuff it's pretty crazy, man. It's really, you can do a lot. You can do a lot of stuff with that. He showed us how to write a blog in about 5 minutes. Go search here, do this, get you a blog real quick, keep blogs up. And talked about SEOs and things that Google look for that'll make your traffic even better if you do these little bitty simple things. So like I say, man, so many nuggets. My bag, I'm going to walk home with a duffel bag full of nuggets. It's just how I pour them out on the floor and sort them out and use them when I get back.
Oh, yeah. Like that analogy.
Yes, sir. So I got a bag of big old golden rocks back here. And when I get back to the crib, I'm going to have to sort out my golden rocks, because it's just so much, man.
Yeah.
But some things you can instantly implement, and those can instantly either, probably help you change your business, make it better. And I definitely know I'm going to use that AI thing to create blogs like boom right away, because that's something we need to start doing. And they said that it's really, really huge in getting you up on Google with your.
Oh yeah. It's content. Yeah, blogs is one of the best ways to increase your SEO. To help you to climb up that, that mountain. Remember on Price is Right, they used to, the little The little mountain where they used to have a little music. Oh, a little dude climbing. Yeah, that's important.
Or the game at the fair where you got to blow the water in the thing and they go up here.
Yeah,
But man, like I say, they're always good to me because there's going to be something that I can take back and use and change, be a game changer, or change something for me, or something I never thought about doing that will help change my business and increase it. So I'm not gonna ever stop going. I may cut down on how many I go to. This one I kind of really like. It probably will. It probably will stay on the list. Yeah. I like Marquis because I have a relationship with Keith.
Yeah.
And it's just very personable because it's not very big, and you really can get to know everybody. And I just like that one. But this one it's up on my list, man. So I like this one. I think I'm gonna try to squeeze in Midwest next year, and then I'll be the one to all of them except for DJ Collective. And that's gonna be a tough one. I might need a scholarship for that one. But I really would love to go, but I just I'm not gonna say it's worth it because if I don't go to nothing else in 1 year, I probably could afford to go to I could pay to go to DJ Collective, but I would rather spread it around instead of putting all my chips in one basket. So I'm just being honest. I don't want to hurt no feelings. I love what those guys are doing, but I just feel like I would rather get nuggets from everywhere instead of getting nuggets in one spot or going to one convention. So
and that's understandable.
Yeah.
We're coming close to that bad time. So, to the audience, people that's out there listening to us as we converse about, Jeff being at the DJX DJ conference down there in Atlantic City. Where is that, in Tennessee? Oh, there you go.
No, Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Well, New Jersey, down there in Town.
Up here where it's about, what is it, 76 degrees and overcast.
76 degrees.
Man, this weather is wonderful, brother.
Dude, I'm in a portion of hell.
I know. I had on a jacket yesterday, man.
What? Because I was wondering, I'm like, man, this dude is in a hoodie. What is really going on?
Then I left Dallas in the sweats. I bet people were sweating looking at me when I got on the plane, but when I got here, it was a little warm, but it's been cool ever since I got here. Like yesterday, it rained, and so it was cold. But yeah, anybody got any questions? I think that's what you were trying to get to. Anything you want to ask? I know I got to find out something for Branson tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to check with Chave Lighting about his question tomorrow. If y'all got anything you want me to ask, and it's not too crazy, or I ain't gotta get my lab coat out and go research it, I'll talk to Chave, ADJ, QSC, or anybody while I'm here. Gotta go see if my man from QS. I didn't get to go on that side today, man, because that class, I really wanted to go to that class. And I didn't want to be in the mad bull rush of the showroom floor today. So I went to another class while everybody was on the showroom floor, I'd say. So I said, I'll go when it calmed down. So by the time I got
if I'd have been there, I get.
I know you got lost. I'm over here doing interviews, and you on the showroom floor. But I think what we're gonna do next year is ask Keith to put us in there, give us a booth in there, and we're gonna just try to do the show in the showroom.
No, we need to do it. We need a booth. Keith, I know you're listening somewhere.
And if you're not listening, you can replay it. KC, we need a booth or a spot in the showroom, the reserve for us.
And we need Mama at the booth.
Yeah, Mama at the booth, bringing in interviewees.
Yes.
Yeah, so that way we can grab anybody we want to as they walk through, man. Yeah. So, and the people that's in there selling their products, they can just come right on over to the booth. But no, Mike, I'm really enjoying it, man. This is my first time coming to this one, but I just kept making excuses about DJX. Oh, I've been here. I don't know if I want to go to East Coast. Oh, I've been here. I don't know. But I'm glad I came. I mean, and again, I wish my bride was with me. I wish you were with me. But, I'm glad I decided to come on. And I'm really enjoying it, and I think it's a good one. And I probably feel like we could do the same thing we did here, but This one I just decided to just go learn. I want to learn. I'm in them classes. I'm up at 8 o'clock, 8:30 downstairs in class, trying to get it in and learn.
That's a good thing, bro.
Yeah. So, yep. Keith, you don't have no questions? Branson, you don't have no more questions? Anybody got any questions? Anything? I know somebody had me go check on some lights for them today, so I went and checked on some lights for them. I didn't get to talk to Chavez because their booth is way around in another area, so I'll go hit Chavez up in the morning. But man, yeah. So I don't know, man. It's just cool, you know, to hang out and check out different people, listen to other DJs, see people's skill sets, and just look at all the new toys that's coming out. And it's just a wonderful thing. And then the community, everybody's on, you know, like first speaker, hey, leave all your egos, leave your whatever at the door. We're all on the same level today. Let's all try to make each other better. Yeah, I'm Brian tired, so just enjoying listening, and you guys just chill. Yep, I bet you are up there in old Canada. But thank you for tuning in anyway after your Toastmasters, and we're glad you jumped on, Keith. We're glad to anybody that listen. If you listen to the replay, make sure you comment so we can see the comment later if you got a comment or a question, or hit us up in the group or on the page and ask a question. So yeah, Mike, you got anything? Anything else you want to throw at me?
Well, enjoy yourself and get all the information that you can, and we'll talk about it on Tuesday. Or I'll talk about it when I see you.
So what do we who do we have coming up in the next couple of weeks? Who we got Tuesday? Are we gonna do DJ T Detox? Is he coming?
Yeah, I'm going to reach out to him to confirm that.
Yep. So as far we're hoping to have DJ Detox next week out of Cali from the Bay Area, and then on the 22nd we're gonna have Sean McKee, Big Daddy. He's coming on the show.
We'll do.
Huh?
No.
Yep. And then on the 29th, we're going to have Shamika Sweat, planner extraordinaire in the DFW. So, you know, we trying to, if you got somebody you want us to hear, you know, just let us know.
If you got something you want to say, you know.
Yeah.
Let us know.
So I know we're working on, I'm definitely going to try. I don't know if we got anybody interested in getting on the cruise ships, but I'm definitely trying to get A-Rod to come on, man. That brother's like trying to catch a worm in a slippery, shark-infested water, trying to get away. He always into something. But I got another guy that was on the ship with him. He said just give him some time or give him, you know, let him know in advance, and he'll be glad to come on the show. He said he ain't like T-Rock, A-Rod, he ain't wishy-washy.
Man, I'm strong.
But that was a cool booth too, man. They had people actually trying out for the ship, doing a 15-minute set today on the showroom floor. And that was their audition to be on the cruise ship. They had the guy that's over all the cruise directors. He's here, and all the DJs on the cruise ship, and they were interviewing and letting people do demos and filming it, doing a 15-minute set right there on the showroom floor. They were doing silent disco headphones, so they had another DJ playing, and then he was on a color, and then some other company that they sponsored it with was on a green. The DJ was on blue and the red. Other DJ was on red. Whoever was over there DJing, if you want to put on headphones and listen to different DJs. But I thought that was pretty cool, man, that they had all of that going on. So
yeah, that is cool.
So I mean, and it's got a really, really nice showroom floor too, man. All geared toward us. Yeah, a couple photo booths, but everything else is educational, informational for DJs. What we need to be better, what we need to do our job better. Saw a couple of new CRM companies and different things, but I'm gonna probably go around and do some interviews today. It was just a madhouse today, so I was like, I'll just wait for it to calm down a little bit, then I'll go in there and talk to everybody.
All right, then,
I will have a gem to share with y'all about this company called Mojo out of New York. That when you get ready to move or get a new computer or migrate it over, they got a program that's making it super easy. And rumor is Alpha Theta is looking at making them really, really rich and buying them out. So, you know, you hear a lot of that here too about who's about to get bought next. Yeah. So
interesting.
Yeah. So that was the word in the room. So I guess somebody done told them that they looking to get them because it integrates it. They say like in an hour or whatever. Your whole library does everything. So I saw him on the stairs today because I read his shirt because I couldn't find their booth. Or I didn't see their booth. And then I was coming to get ready for the show, and I saw him, and I said, "Hey, man, I'll make sure I'll be over there to talk to y'all first thing tomorrow about making my migration back to Serato." Yeah, probably coming on back, Mike. But man, once again, brother, it is a pleasure. I really hate you not here with me, so we can kick it, meet people, hang out with Cuba, hang out with whoever, meet some of these other guys. Love for you to talk to the Crate Hackers guy, man. He was really cool.
Yeah.
Talked to Aaron last night, Joe Bond, all them folks in the booth, and just meeting different people, man, and learning, talking to folks about what's going on in the industry and seeing where they at and what's going on in their neck of the woods.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
well, man, you enjoy the rest of your time, and we thank you guys for tuning in. We thank our faithful followers, our little DJ Mike, 2 DJs and 1 Mike followers.
Grow the show, baby. Tell somebody, grow the show. If you don't listen live, go back and listen to it because there's always a nugget. Mike has one thing that is going to blow your socks off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
we really appreciate you guys. This has been a wonderful journey, and we really look forward to giving you guys more and more and more content, more information that you can use, speaking with more people that are game changers in not just this industry, but whatever their industry may be. Because when you look at it, if you can succeed in one, you can succeed in another.
Oh, one last thing. There was a guy in there too. He told him, he said, he was talking about some problems he was having. He said, well, if you didn't have 16 businesses, you probably would be okay. So I guess they were in the same market. And this guy, not only does he DJ, he has costumes, he has this, he has that. He said, if you didn't have 16 businesses, your life wouldn't be so crazy. So he said, you probably need to sell a couple of them and concentrate on one.
Simplify.
But it was just funny, man. He said, you got 16 businesses, you need to sell one.
Simplify,
diversify, or get rid of some of them, or merge them together, or let somebody else run it and you get the money off of it. But you can't keep running all 16, he said.
No, not by yourself. And if you don't have things or people in place, be able to
bro, he said his schedule is like 9 to midnight almost every day.
Yeah, or he's doing something, he's not doing something right. He has to put some other things in place.
Well, he gonna get rich, but he gonna die trying. That's all I'm gonna say.
So basically, don't wake up dead.
Yeah, and that $10 million story was really good too.
Yeah.
So, but hey, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I think I'm gonna go check out Scratch Bastard at the club, and see him apply his craft. Go hang out, rub some more elbows, get some more knowledge, and make some new friends, and just do what we do at DJ conferences, man. Enjoy yourself, have fun, and try not to stay out too late.
Yeah. All right, young man.
All right, brother. Hit the theme music. Y'all be good, man. Thank everybody for tuning in. Peace, Mike.
All right.